Hey guys, welcome back to the Limbo walkthrough part 2. Last time we were captured by a spider and got out of the cocoon that he put us in. So just start running. Right up here, spoiler, you're gonna find out that there's a booby trap. You might not be alone. This rope here, what you want to do is jump onto it and then jump off of it right away because there's a trap up there. If you time that right, you'll be fine. Head back and just swing across the rope to the ledge. This next part, if you're playing along with the video, you might want to pause your game and watch ahead, because it comes down to the timing. What we have here is a bunch of cut down trees. It's going to be down to platforming here. These first three are pretty easy. What you're going to want to do here is jump on the stick, and you want to hit right in the middle. And right when that happens, you want to run back, otherwise you'll get crushed or forced down one of the holes. Now you made yourself a bridge. This one's going to tip to the right. Now when you get on that little middle one there, a huge swinging ball is going to fly down. You're going to have to time your jump like that. Make sure you dodge that pit. After walking for a while, you're going to find what looks to be another spider. Sadly, it's not. And oh, we discover there are other people here. Well, let's try to figure out who that is by jumping over this. Now you're going to hear some noises, and then you're going to want to head back the way you came because somebody has pitched down a fiery wheel of death. Now all you're going to have to do is jump over a little flaming boulder. There it is. And then just keep running to your right, and you will see these other people climb up into the fog. Well, we're going to want to head up straight up this ladder and try to catch up to them. Again, the next part, if you're playing with the video, you might want to watch ahead. This is actually pretty simple. As soon as the trap gets thrown, run in the opposite direction you came. It's a quick to the left, quick to the right. Grab this rope. Now, no matter what you do here, you will not be able to get to this rope because it does get pulled up. Adds to the ambiance of the entire experience, but oh well. Just keep going to your right. Now, after a short trek, an old friend shows back up. So push this log into the water. Let it drift out a little bit, and then hop over to the rock there. Now, you're probably really sick of this spider, but sometimes they say that, know your enemies. Well, know that your enemy weighs a bunch right here. She'll hold that down, you jump across, which I just did. Push this over. This will help you clear this gap. Now spend no time waiting for her. Just book it up here, break this little stick, and then head back down onto that ledge. Now I'm pretty sure you can guess what's going to happen here. Bye-bye. Alright, just climb up and keep going to the right because we're all good. There's a little gap up here, and you might think that this log might slide down, but it won't. You're fine. Just it's a simple run to the right on the log. Just run right down this little windy hill. Now you're going to get to a gap you won't be able to clear, and you'll see the other people. And that dang spider is back again. Now, if you move to the left, you'll notice it only has one leg. It has one attack. It can attack you once. Once it does this, grab the leg, and then just pull it to your right, and you'll finish the sucker off once and for all. But the old girl has a purpose after death. All you're going to want to do is roll her body all the way to the right. That'll fall into the spike pit, and that'll give you a chance to hop across and follow these other people. Now, if you haven't gathered that these other people are hostile, here's your clue. Ignore this for now and just run down into this cave. Head up the ladder. Now you're going to want to jump across to the second box, and then once you're there, just jump on it. It's going to dislodge it. And then you're going to want to push that back down into the cave. Push this bad boy all the way to the right. That gives you a little stepping stool. Up the ledge we go. Now right here, there's going to be like a little pool of water. And you're basically going to notice that there's some type of slug or worm in it. Hop to that body and then freeze. There you go. Looks like somebody has a brain slug in them. That sucks. So what are they doing? Apparently they're walking and drowning to their death. Well, now you have the next platform. This part up here, I'm just running up here to kind of show you an Easter egg. The body, that last body back there, is the solution to this puzzle. But if you run up here first, you'll see one of the other people. And then if you head back, he'll throw a rock at you, which does not make the journey. Anyway, run back down here, grab this body, and this is pretty obvious what you're going to do with it. You're going to use this body to set off that huge, gigantic weight trap. Thank you, Steve. That was Steve. He helps you one time only. All right, make a note of the creature above. Those will help get rid of brain slugs in our part 3. Jump this gap. There you go. Okay, I want to watch ahead here, but it's the middle button. And then dodge the button. Jump over this gap. After you get across, immediately run back. Because these others are sick of you and they're going to start chasing you. The first one will fall in the spike pit, and remember this. Remember to dodge the first button and jump to the second, and so on and so forth. These guys are all going to get crushed by the traps that they set because they're mildly retarded. Once that final trap goes off, you will never have to deal with these other people again because you killed them all. Congratulations. So just head all the way back. Make sure to jump over that pit. Now this puzzle tends to stump most players the first time. What you want to do is go down the ladder first and pull out. There's a cart on the left here. You want to pull that all the way over to the right until you can't go anymore. There's a little rock there that basically doesn't allow you to push it to the right anymore. And that's when you know you have it in the right place. There she is. Head back up the ladder. When you jump on this rope, just start climbing it, and just keep doing that until the rope stops moving. Once you've accomplished that, you're going to want to head right back down. Use that cart as a stepping stone, and you're just going to be able to grab like the last part of the rope. Climb all the way up, get all the way pulled down, then swing back and forth to the rope to your right. And same thing, when you hit this one, just start climbing. Now make note of where these weights are. That's kind of where you're going to want it. That second weight should be just past the first one in order for you to get under them. And now that we're under them, we're going to see a small creature that will be featured later. And right up this ledge is your very first brain slug. But we're near in 10 minutes, so that's where we're going to end the part 2 walkthrough. So tune in for part 3 and check out the review of Limbo on the Show for Gamers. Thanks, guys.